Hello everybody, this is Say Helen Original. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Today we're going to be working on cleaning out these old gunked up coils I have here. These coils need to be cleaned. Also, I need to clean the cotton. Okay, I'm at work, I'm in a rush. What do I have? A tiny little wire brush. These things are great, let me tell you. Anyways, let's take a look at these coils. Alright, get the top cap off, and there you are. There's your coils. Nice and gunked up. That's right, cotton burnt out. It's time to change them. Now remember, every time you change your coil, you should change your cotton, you should also clean your coils. Good practice, and it helps keep your coils have a long life. Be sure to pull out your cotton, but do it carefully. You don't want to ruin your your coils in the process of pulling your cotton out, because the whole point of this video is to be able to reuse your coils, not to destroy them. Pull all your cotton out as such. Make sure you get it all out too. If you look, you'll see small little fibers. Make sure you get all these. Get as much as you can possible, because what we're going to do is we're going to dry fire this mod a little bit. We're going to do it long enough that we can dry the e-juice off of the coils. We don't want to dry fire it too much. And then we're going to use the wire brush and we're going to stroke the coil, but in the same direction as the small wire, since these are clapped ends. On clapped ends, you want to follow the small wires. They come the cleanest. Get it nice and dried out. Now it's time for the scraping to begin, or the brushing. You want to brush it in quick little strokes such as this. It's kind of hard for me to do on video, so please bear with me here. Now that I got all the gunk off the coils, you see these things are looking nice, all from a wire brush, and it took me less than a couple minutes to do, not even that long. Be sure to always check it on an ohmmeter and heat your coils. Make sure they're heating still properly. Make sure your posts are tight. Check your ohms still. Make sure you do these things. Do it every time. Good, safe practices. Now we're going to put cotton in. I got two little cotton strips here that I cut out. I should have removed the outer skins, but I was in a rush and I cut them. Remember to cut your cotton the long ways. Cut it the other way, the cotton's just going to fall apart. I use these as scissors. These are yarn scissors. You can get them at your hobby shop. They work great. Very sharp, very small, and very easy to maneuver. Cotton sheets, I try to follow it the long ways. You see the long ways? Just get some of this junk out of the way. Just clean up our mess a little bit here. Push it over there. Push the mess over here. Alright. Now, we're going to be using moose juice once I go to rejuice up my coil here. This is busted nut flavor. This flavor is of various different nuts mixed. It's actually pretty good. I would recommend it. First, we're going to begin peeling the outer layer off of the cotton. The cotton has has like a skin, a layer on each side. It's better if you peel it off the big sheet, then cut it out. But I was in a rush, so this is just going to have to work. Peel it off both sides. Now that we got the cotton off both sides here, we're just going to take this cotton and fluff it out real quick. It's something you don't have to do, but I like to do. I tend to believe that it soaks up better, wicks better, but I don't know. Personal preference, I suppose. Roll it nice. Now, the thing is about this cotton is what I'm going to do is on one end, I'm going to roll a point onto it, and I'm going to do it on both sides. This way I can feed it through the center of the coil and be able to pull it through. Makes things a lot easier if you do it this way. Here we are. We're just going to insert it as such, and I'm going to give it a nice little tug on the other side. You want to make sure your cotton in there has some resistance, but you don't want it too tight, nor do you want it too loose. Now that I got the cotton in and you can see it's done, we're going to cut it. Since this is the dead rabbit, I'm going to cut it at the bottom of the RDA deck. So just a quick little snip here. And I'm going to do this to all sides of the cotton. Make sure that it's cut at the bottom of the deck. This may seem like a lot of cotton because some RDAs, well, majority RDAs use a lot less, but it's really not that much, especially the way that this postless design is. Now that it's all cut, we're going to take and we're going to tuck this cotton. As you see, it does look long, but it's really not. Trust me, once you see it tucked in, you understand. Oh, there, we got some light on the situation. Oh, now you can see the cleanliness of the coils. All right, we're going to grab this piece here. We're going to tuck this in. And I'm going to take it off camera real quick and tuck the other 4 sides in real fast. It does not take very long. There we are. It's tucked in. Now it's going to kind of have that Einstein look from the side. If you look at it from the side, it almost kind of looks like Albert Einstein in a way. I'm very OCD, so I like to overlap my cotton just slightly in this RDA, and I go one way and one the other way just because of the fact that I'm OCD when it comes to my cotton. Now we're going to apply our juice. I've seen people apply it directly to the coils before they put the cotton in or afterwards. I normally put my juice on after I have put my cotton in. People can disagree with it and say it's bad and it's good, whatever. It doesn't matter. It works for me and it's been working for years. So I make sure it's nice and oiled up. Now that I've gotten my e-liquid in here, I'm starting to saturate my cotton and my coils. I'm just going to fire it a couple times to help heat up that liquid to get it down into the cotton. And there we are. I have it totally saturated. Make sure your wick is totally saturated. Yeah, I got good fire action there. Now this is your top cap. When you're going to use an RDA, remember that there's 2 side holes on the top cap. That's your vent holes on majority of RDAs. You want that to be positioned in front of your coil as such. This way the air hits directly onto your coil. Optimum flavor and cloud production that way. You see that? You could see that coil through that hole. You want those lined up to your coils. Once you have this done, you have pretty much successfully rewicked and cleaned up your coils. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, please put it in a comment. Maybe I'll create more such as this. Thank you. Peace.